Hey everyone, good morning. It's Marla. It's coffee time. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. This is going to be a very quick video, and it's going to be a video on just a very natural look for someone that's mature like myself. It could be used on anybody. I think when you're older, doing a more natural look really makes you look younger and makes your skin look more beautiful. This is also a video on why it's so important to have the right foundation, but I will get into that later. I will list all the products below that I'm using. I don't know all the exact names for everything. Right now, I am using a hydrating mister from Amorepacific that I absolutely love. It's a great way to prep your skin right before you put your foundation on. Really gives me a lot of hydration, but doesn't make my face feel greasy at all. To cover up some redness I have around my nose, I'm going to use my favorite green neutralizer from YSL Touche Eclat green neutralizer. I love this. It is one of the few neutralizers that isn't drying, but also doesn't make that area around my nose feel greasy after I put it on, and it really totally blocks out any redness I have around my nose. I kind of just tap it in with a dry beauty blender, and it just keeps that area free from any redness. I should have gotten another one of these at the Sephora sale because I use it so much. For my eyes today, I'm going to be using this gorgeous palette from Kevyn Aucoin. They sent this to me to review. It is their Emphasize Eye Design palette, and I think this is such a great palette. They always get an A+ for their packaging because it's always so elegant. I love Kevyn Aucoin. I just feel his products are so mature person friendly, mature face friendly. This is a very cool palette because it has a lot of different finishes in it. So let me do some quick swatching first, and then I'll tell you a little bit about this. This particular palette, the name of it is Focused. And if you go from the left to the right in colors, you're going to see that light cream shade is called Natural. And then going to the right, it's Champagne, Penny, Spice, Cocoa. And then the little tube is called Copper. What I like about this palette is it contains a variety of finishes. You have a cream foil shade, matte shade, a chrome shade, and satin shadows. Really great idea. Very versatile palette. You can do a lot of different looks with this. The cream foil eyeshadow is super innovative because you can either use it as a shadow itself and put it on your lid, or you can use it to line your eyes, and that's how I used it in this video. I'm going to start out this look. I'm not going to prime my lids at all. I really don't have to with this palette. And I'm going to start out by using the shade Natural, and I'm going to put that completely over my entire lid and carry it all the way up to my brow. This is a matte shade, and it does a great job of canceling out any kind of red little tiny capillaries or whatever they are that are on my lid. Takes away all that redness. I really like the versatility of these palettes. They come in a variety of different shades with a variety of colors, and also the cream foil shadow is also different. I'll put a link down in the description box so you can take a look at what other colors this eyeshadow palette comes in. The next shade I'm going to use is this Champagne shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. This has a different finish than the Natural shade. The Natural was a cream. The Champagne is a satin finish. So I'm going to skip the shade that's next to that, which is the shade Penny. That is a chrome finish. And I'm going to use the last two in the palette, the Spice and the Cocoa. I'm going to mix those two together, and those have a matte finish. And I'm going to put that in my crease and in my outer V. Now I'm going to take the cream foil eyeshadow. As I said before, this is a multi-purpose formula. It has what is called a lemon drop felt tip shape, and it's supposed to be for a dual purpose, for either lining or for using it for eyeshadow application. I personally wanted to line my eyes with this, and instead of using it with the applicator, I decided to take one of my eye lining brushes and just dip it in the cream foil eyeshadow and use that to just lightly line my eyes to give them a little bit of a kind of coppery sparkle, so that when you looked at my eyes, they look like they twinkle but don't look like they have a lot of eyeshadow on. If you wanted to, you could put this all over the lid, get a super high impact look. I'm older, I like to use it in a different way, very naturally, so I'm only using it to line my eyes. You can apply this with either a brush. When I do put it on my lid, my preferred way of applying it is to dab that lemon drop felt tip applicator right on my lid and then just tap it in with my finger. Love this palette from Kevyn, super mature eye friendly. Something I've been doing more and more often is lining my eyes with a pencil. This is from Kiss. I really feel that doing a light lining of the eyes, not too much, you don't want to look like a raccoon, but if you just do a light definition along the lash line, really does make your eyes look, I think, younger, more awake, a sparkle, and I like to define my eyes. That is my best feature. I like to bring people's eyes that look at me up towards my eyes. Right now I am curling my eyelashes with my favorite eyelash curler. It is from Kevyn, and this is the Thrive Mascara. When I first used this mascara, I absolutely hated it, but the more I use it, the more I love it. It really gives my eyes beautiful, long definition, length, some volume, but at the same time makes my eyes look beautifully natural. That is my one finished eye. You can see how the foil shadow from that Kevyn palette really makes my eyes sparkle. I'm going to go off camera, do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, both eyes are done, and this is where I originally made my big boo-boo. I was going to use the stick foundation from Bare Minerals. Big mistake. I used that all over my face, made my face look a little bit greasy, and I think it accented my lines more and my pores. That's just my opinion. So I had to wipe that all off my face and use my most favorite foundation base of all time, the Amorepacific Cushion Foundation. That's what I'm using right now. I am patting that all over my face. Does not settle into any of my lines and wrinkles. Makes the foundation look skin-like. Makes my skin look absolutely lovely. Gonna speed this up a little bit. Now for my under eye concealer, I'm going to grab one that I always seem to reach for. My concealer is from Lancome, but I forget the exact name of it. I will put it down in the description box. I really like this concealer, very creamy. I think it's a really great concealer for someone with mature eyes and someone that has dryness under their eyes. Next, a great bronzer. I haven't used in a while, but it really gives my cheeks a beautiful, kind of glossy, bronzy look. It is from Colorescience. It's a great bronzer. I use it frequently. I think the shade is an absolutely perfect color. It looks like you just got a little bit of tan from the sun. Not too dark and not orange at all. Now I'm going to use my Bobbie Brown Blush. I think this is in the shade Taupe. My eyebrows are done because I actually did them before when I was using the Bare Minerals foundation. I used my Wet n Wild eyebrow definer. Now I'm going to powder my face with my favorite translucent powder from No7. Great powder, finely milled. Why pay more for other expensive powders when you can get a great one from the drugstore? Just on the apples of my cheeks, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Berry Shade Cream palette. It's a cheek and lip palette from the cruelty-free company Undone Beauty. And to make the area around my nose look flawless, make it look like it's airbrushed, I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Airbrush Perfecting Powder. Now a little bit of the Laura Mercier highlighter. I'm not sure what the name of this one is, but I will put it down in the description box. Now for the lip, I'm going to use a new lipstick I got from MAC. Really love this one. I think it's called Trace Up. Can't remember the name of that one either. I will put it down in the description box. But it is so pretty. It gives you just a very natural looking light pink blush to your lips. And because I like to emphasize my eyes more than my lips, I'm going to lighten this lipstick just a touch lighter than it already is with this Bite Beauty lip pencil. Don't think they make this anymore. I really do like this for topping off colors that I want to tone down a little bit and makes everything look nice and smooth. So this is a final look, guys. Super natural look for a mature face. Really important to find the best foundation you can that doesn't go into lines and wrinkles, that really makes or breaks your look. So to sum it all up, some of my secrets that I use when I'm doing my makeup: make sure I have a great base, great foundation, make sure I don't overdo the eyeshadow, blend everything out really well, really define your best feature. For me, it's my eyes. I think using just a little bit of liner on older eyes looks great, but don't overdo it. I think that's it. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye bye from Marla.